When she was 23, she became a teacher at a girls' school in Wales. A year later, she returned to France, where she taught at summer schools. In June of that year, Roger abandoned his teaching career and moved to Switzerland. Roger gave some lectures which were very successful, and she started to be famous. She began meeting with a group of Republicans and free thinkers. She gave other lectures where she exposed her ideas about the role of the women in the society. Roger wrote a book about the history of taxis and won a second prize. She visited Paris, and there she gave some lectures where she met Cantress Maria Dawood, who shared many of the views. Some years later, Margaret Durand launched the feminist newspaper La Fronde, where Roger wrote on scientific and social issues. Finally, she died on February of 1902. Republicans and free thinkers. She gave other lectures where she exposed her ideas about the role of the women in the society. Roger wrote.
She translated Charles Darwin's Origin of Species into various languages, popularizing it and even added personal information and ideas. Thanks to this, she made it known and helped people to have access to read that book. She positioned herself against Darwin as an equal, added notes and personal observations about this theory to the text, and even accused him of not being bold enough, challenging the general idea that people had about the behavior of women. Even Darwin said about her that she must be one of the most intelligent women of the century in Europe. Clemence also had a great influence in the arrival of Darwin in Spain, traducing it as well. Clemence was discriminated for being a woman. She protested against Darwin's idea that claimed that women were, by nature, inferior to men, and she repercuted in the advance of an equal society with no gender difference. It is